Good evening, ghoulies and ghosties and long-leggedy beasties. This is Alex coming at you from the underworld, and welcome back to another episode of Bookworm of the Damned. So, this is going to be a different kind of video. It's going to have a different vibe. This is just an update video, and this is actually the second time I've done this video. Last night I attempted to do it, but I just could not get through it emotionally, so I stopped, and here I am again. But I feel like I need to do this video just to kind of give everyone an explanation of what's been going on in my life and why I haven't been able to do as many book reviews as what I would like. Which, as many of you know, my day job has taken a lot out of me. Pretty much, it's one of those kind of things where, for the majority of it, when I come home from work, I'm so exhausted, I just veg out. And a lot of times I just can't focus because the day job is pretty strenuous, especially from a mental standpoint. And yeah, that's a part of it. But also, as you see, I'm crocheting. This is a hobby that I do to relieve stress. And last night when I did the update video, I was not crocheting, so my anxiety and emotions got the better of me. Now, good news is Connie and I are going to be reviewing The Witching Hour by Anne Rice, and we're hoping to have that review up by the weekend of Labor Day. So, yeah, Labor Day weekend, we'll have that up, and for those of you who have read The Witching Hour, you know that is one Goliath-sized book. So, yeah, it took us a minute to get through it, but we really enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, this was my third time of reading it, and it's a phenomenal book. But I do have some updates on the family in general because I've received some emails from people who have been concerned about my well being and why I haven't been doing any videos or why I've been so far in between uploading videos. And I'd say maybe about a month or so back, I did an unboxing video and I explained in there that my father had been having problems. And we went to the doctor and they said that it wasn't cancer. Well, unfortunately, he continued to have problems with pain and everything, and yeah, it could have easily been arthritis, but we went and had another checkup, and after a more thorough investigation, we discovered that he does, in fact, have stage 4 bone cancer. And he has declined chemo, which we are supporting him. It's very important to support your loved ones during their decisions in times like these. So that's exactly what we're doing. And also, he is currently having injections to help with the pain, which unfortunately he has been in a lot of pain. And thankfully, we've been able to alleviate that pain a great deal by using CBD gummies. Those things have worked miracles for him. And I mean, they haven't taken the pain away altogether, but it's definitely made it where he can actually sleep at night some evenings. So there's that. And I'm not doing this to throw myself a pity party or anything like that. I'm just doing a video because I feel like you're owed an explanation of why I haven't been on as much. Now, aside from us going through him having stage 4 bone cancer, my mother recently had a surgery on her ear because she was going deaf in one ear. And the corrective surgery was to fix a flap in her ear canal. And once that flap was fixed, She now has better hearing than I do. So, I'm glad that she has improved. As a matter of fact, she can have the TV playing at this point, and it can be on a low volume where I can barely hear it, but she can hear it just fine, so that's great. And grandma is doing as well as can be. Her blood pressure drops sometimes where she gets really weak. But yeah, that's all the updates with my family. And I have recently had a loved one who attempted suicide. And I just want to use this opportunity as a suicide survivor myself that suicide is never the answer. As a matter of fact, she is getting help as we speak, and we are just being as supportive of her as we possibly can. And we're just hoping that there will be a more peaceful way of her to enjoy life. And here's the thing, I want to use this opportunity to speak with other people who are struggling with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts. Yeah, I have had suicidal thoughts in the past. It's sometimes a struggle, but I remind myself that every day is a new day, and suicide is a permanent answer to a temporary problem. And so problems will come and go. You can get over them, and you can do that by reaching out to others. You can do that by asking for help or seeking help, because I promise you, whatever you're going through right now, you will get through it. And you will eventually become a stronger person because of it, not only for yourself, but also for others who are going through something similar. And there's no shame in saying that you need help. It's no shame whatsoever. As a matter of fact, although I am not suicidal right now, although I'm not suicidal, uh, I am seeing a therapist. I'm actually starting therapy next week. And that's simply because I feel like there's a lot hitting me and I don't know how to process it. So I'm using this opportunity to see a professional who can help me process everything and who can help me continue forward in a more positive way. And I just want you to know, if you are going through something right now, no matter if it is the death of a loved one, a job that sucks, just you beating yourself up for no reason, all of these things will pass. They do somewhat get better over time, depending on what it is. But the thing is, you will always have those moments that interrupt life, where for the most part, life is good. Life is very good and should be lived to its fullest. You should enjoy every day, even if that one little part of your day is nothing more than simply enjoying crochet, or to simply enjoy listening to your favorite music group while you're doing like some adult coloring or working on a puzzle. But yes, I am a strong advocate for getting mental help. And if you feel like you need mental help, then consider this to be your sign to go get help. Go do what you need to do to put you in a good place. Because you know what? The world would suck without you. And you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Yeah, today might suck. Might be the worst day of your life. But tomorrow is the first day on a path to healing. And healing won't happen overnight. It does take time, but it can happen. And when you get to the end of everything, of what you've gone through, and you've jumped over all of those obstacles and you've made it through it all, you can look back on it and say, yeah, I'm a pretty damn strong person. So I did not want this video just to be nothing but doom and gloom. So hopefully that is a positive message for you. If you need help, get help. If you should be on medicine, take that medicine. Don't be ashamed of it. And whatever you do to help alleviate stress, anxiety, depression, do it. Be sure to make time for yourself. And if you ever, I think I just hit the camera there as I was moving my blanket, but if you ever just need to reach out to somebody, reach out to somebody. I promise you, there are people who love you and care for you. And suicide is never the answer. And if you're going through someone in your life who is struggling with cancer, be strong for them, be there for them, and just take every day as a blessing, because that's what it is. It's a blessing. Today honestly didn't do anything more than just lay around and watch TV, recuperate, drink coffee, and now here I am crocheting. And last night when I tried to do this video, I was just a blubbering mess. But I feel all right now. I feel good now. And I want to bring that up because I just want you to know, yep, today might suck, but tomorrow will be an improvement. So keep your head held high, and whatever you're going through, sometimes there's nothing more to honestly say except, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry you're going through that. And I've learned personally, sometimes just having an individual listen without being interrupted or anything, and just having that individual say after everything is said and done, if that individual was like, yeah, that completely sucks, that is so, so positive for me to hear, because it makes me feel like my emotions aren't overreacted. It makes me feel like I'm justified in feeling the way that I do, because someone else has listened to my problems and they've agreed, yeah, that sucks ass. So if you're ever called in that circumstance where you honestly don't know what to say to someone after they've unloaded on you, 9 out of 10 times, damn, that really sucks. That can make a world of difference. So, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a professional. I'm just sharing with you my thoughts here. And as I said, I don't want this to be something that is a pity party for me. Um, I do feel like it's just something I needed to let people know. And I just needed to let people know that I'm okay, everything's well, because I have received a few messages asking about my well-being, and I just wanted to address that for those who were curious. But for now, I am about to do an unboxing video because I feel like my vibes have been lifted. I feel like the cry that I had last night was very necessary. Sometimes a good cry can really just cleanse your emotions. So if you're afraid of crying, don't be afraid of crying. It can be just as wonderful as getting a good stretch in. So, yeah, you have that cry if you need it. you reach out to someone for help if you need it. And just know that you are not alone and there's always tomorrow. So, with that said, I'm going to close out this video and say thank you to these amazing people for contributing to my Patreon account. As you can tell, some of the names listed here are creators, so be sure to check out their work. And if you would like to contribute to my Patreon account, I have a link available in the description section of this episode, where for $5 a month, I'll give you a shout out at the end of my videos. And if there is a certain profession you would like for me to tie to your name, just let me know and I'll do that. Also, I do have a $10 tier available, where for $10 a month, I'll still give you the shout out as you see here, but I do creepy photography on the side, so at the beginning of every month, I send out one of my creepy photos. From there, you can print it off and do whatever you like with it. So if you're able to do this, that's awesome. If not, no sweat. I just hope you return to this channel so we can continue to have a good time together. So, with all that said, I am about to just jump on over to doing an unboxing video, so be sure to look out for that. And if you would like to connect with me on social media, I have links in my description to my Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and also my Threads. I started on Threads, but I have deleted Twitter simply for the fact that I just don't want to be on there anymore. I don't care for Elon Musk. And after he had gotten Twitter, I just hung around hoping that this would be a fluke and it would just last for a day or two. But no, I see he's in it for the long haul, so I ended up just deleting that account. So yeah, you can still hit me up on other media platforms, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click that notifications bell, because I definitely have more videos coming, and I promise those will be a lot more upbeat than what this one was. And even though I was speaking about my problems, I hope that you got something out of this. And if you're in a low place, just know you're not alone and things will get better. If you need help, get help. And if you need to be medicated, be medicated. I'm medicated. So it's no shame in that. If you need to cry, cry. So until I see you again, have a great day and sweet nightmares.